Welcome to the kitchen. Today we're going to make red velvet cupcakes. This is one of our favorite cupcakes here. The students love them and always request them. And I love making red velvet cupcakes because you can use them for Christmas, Valentine's Day, Halloween, even the 4th of July. So I love this cupcake and it is wonderful. We need vanilla extract, red. Now I'm just using this food coloring from the grocery store, McCormick. It works perfectly fine. Or you can use the Wilton red no taste food coloring, all-purpose flour, sugar, vinegar, buttermilk, baking powder, baking soda, salt, butter, cocoa powder, and eggs. So let me get everything mise en place and I will show you how to make it. Please subscribe so we can bring you more recipes. Thank you. Here we have our 2 sticks of butter or 8 ounces of butter, and I want it soft. So this has been sitting out a while. If I can do this to it, it's soft enough. We're gonna put this into our mixer and put that on the paddle attachment. Mix it on low until the butter's nice and soft, and then we will add in our sugar. Once you've paddled your butter for a while, make sure you scrape the sides of the bowl and the paddle before you add in the sugar. And then we're just gonna add in all of our sugar. And we're gonna mix all of that together until it is light and fluffy. Again, on low speed. While this is mixing and getting light and fluffy, I want to sift all of my dry ingredients. So this is our cocoa powder, all-purpose flour, salt, baking soda, and baking powder. So I can just crank it, or you can just shake it back and forth. But this is a good way to get your cocoa powder completely mixed in with your all-purpose flour. And once you get it completely sifted, you just pick up the parchment paper and put it back into your bowl. Once the butter and sugar are mixed, again, scrape down the bowl and the paddle, and we're gonna add in our eggs one at a time. Now, same thing on low speed. The first egg has been completely incorporated, so I'm gonna now add in, I added 2, that's okay. You can do 2 at a time. Just make sure you scrape down the sides before you put in the next one and it's all completely mixed in. All of our eggs are fully incorporated, and what we're gonna do now is add in our 2 teaspoons of vinegar and scrape down the sides of the bowl and the paddle.
Next, we're going to add our 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract to our buttermilk, along with the 4 teaspoons of red food dye. And we're going to stir it together, and then we're going to add it into our batter.
Before you add it to the mixture, make sure you stir it up. And you can see how red it's going to get. Now, just beware, this will dye your clothing, so please don't spill it onto anything that you're wearing, because all this red food dye will definitely stain your clothing. And we're going to keep stirring that up until it's completely mixed in, and then we're going to alternate half of the dry, half of the wet, continue and finish up mixing it all in. So that's half the dry, and we're going to mix it until it's almost completely combined. We're going to turn the machine off. We don't want to overmix it, okay? We don't want to overdevelop the gluten in the flour. So now we're going to pour in half of the liquid ingredients and add that on low. Again, as soon as you start to see it's coming together, we're going to turn it off. We're going to add the rest of the dry ingredients, mix that. And before it's completely combined, we'll add the last of the liquid ingredients. Now we're gonna add all of the rest of that liquid, beautiful red buttermilk, and mix that in completely. Make sure you stop as soon as it comes together. So we're gonna scoop our red velvet dough into our muffin pan, and I'm going to fill this up 3/4 of the way, and I'm just using an ice cream scoop to make it easy. And then we're going to put this into a 325-degree oven and bake them until they are skewer done. So what does that mean? I take a cake skewer, I stick it in the middle, and when I pull it out, There should not be any wet batter on it, just a couple of cake crumbs, and then you know it's done, or completely clean too. And then that is how you tell if these are done. Here they are out of the oven. They were in 350 degrees, 10 minutes, and then I rotated it another 10 minutes, and now they're done. How do you tell? I stick a knife into the middle, or a cake skewer, bring it out, and if there's no batter or crumbs on it, you know it's done. You can also, should spring back from the touch. So you see how it springs back from the touch? That's another way to tell that they are fully baked and ready to go. Thank you so much for watching.
Check out our next recipe on our YouTube channel, which will be the red velvet icing. For more recipe demonstrations, please click like and subscribe to Chef Victoria Loves YouTube channel and have fun in the kitchen. Thank you.